So last night I experienced hashtag all my movies with Shia LaBeouf, and this is my story about it. So at 12 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, Shia LaBeouf started to watch his movies in reverse chronological order. And around 4 p.m., it really started blowing up on social media. There was also a live stream of Shia watching Shia, but that site crashed. So why not go to the theater? So I picked up a friend, drove to New York City, and walked a few blocks to the theater. All right, so let me explain how the line works for this thing. So this is like the lobby. There's the entrance. These are the people. And these are the rows of stanchions that you wait online in. Then ever so often, 1 or 2 or 3 people will be grabbed to go downstairs to the theater where Shia is in. It's around like 7:15 by the time we walked in and got a ticket for the event. That's what the theater was calling it. Well, to be honest, the first 2 hours weren't bad and we made it pretty far in line. So we figured, hey, it couldn't be much longer. Wrong. More time goes by, and by the time we got to the final line, there's just a complete standstill. So do I give up and go home? No. By now, the line seems to have gotten even longer. The later it got, I don't understand that, but it actually started to wrap around the building. All right, now it's 1:16 a.m. and it was our time. So we go down the escalator and the theater is right there on the right-hand side. The security checks your ticket and then leads you into the theater. So honestly, like I was waiting so long that I started to have like theories that maybe this wasn't real, that this was all like a stunt and I was going to like walk into the theater and it was just gonna be Shia watching Shia on a movie screen. But it wasn't. So what was it? It was performance art. It was him sitting there watching his movies. That's exactly what it is. We spend so long dehumanizing celebrities, movie stars like Shia LaBeouf that we kind of forget that they're actually real people. And I think that's exactly what he's trying to do with this. He's allowing the public to come in and he's having them sit there with him. Sure, he has got a camera sitting in front of him that's streaming out to the entire world. I think for the next 3 days, what he's just trying to prove is that he is the same as the girl next to him that he's sharing popcorn with. So what film did I see? When we walked in, the film Lawless was just finishing up. I've never seen it, but we watched like the last 15 minutes of it. Everyone in the theater gets to go to the bathroom. They get to use the concession stand. Right after that, we actually got to move up and sit right behind him for Transformers 3, which was the next movie. And then he walked back in and sat down and then like turned around and then he shook both my hand and Brad's hand. It was pretty cool. He didn't talk, he didn't say anything. He just smiled and shook our hands and I said, thanks for inviting us. That's my story of how I waited 6 hours to wait in a 75-person movie theater with Shia LaBeouf. Comment, subscribe. That's it. Thank you guys.